today we're in Ralphie and Poppy's, which is a local cafe in Stevenage. There's lots of sort of funky decor in various colours, lots of glitter on one side and flowers and neon signs. On our right we've got a nice little play area which has got a slide and lots of toys, and we've had lots of mums and babies. I've a couple of dads here today as well, all playing in there with their children. My name is Ben Carr and I manage the FGC service in Hertfordshire, and part of that is the Ohana project. So about 2 or 3 years ago, we were hearing a lot from care experienced parents saying that they felt isolated, lonely, lacked sort of emotional and practical support from people. They didn't really sort of tend to have sort of a traditional kind of family network or people to support them. So they were some of the concerns that were being expressed to us as a local authority.
And there was stuff out there for young parents, as we know, but not for our care leavers. They just didn't fit into those other groups that were running. So for us developing Ohana, it was actually about bringing a group of young parents together that could mix, because they're on the same base, really. They've got a very similar background, and I think they've really gelled actually as well. You've seen as a group.
And there's other things like activities. So parents have identified there's certain things that they would like help with, whether that be parenting courses, first aid course, there's self-defense class. So it's very much led by what parents are saying that they would like and need.
I was actually involved in the initial idea of Ohana. I had no one. I didn't have, because I'd moved around a lot, I didn't have any friends. I didn't have any family. So when we were talking with managers and things, even things like a birthing partner, like any kind of support, there just wasn't really anything that like the typical services could fill in the gap for. I had my leaving care PA, and you know what, she was brilliant. But obviously they have a lot of cases, and services struggle to make up for the fact that young people, a lot of them don't have family.
It was nice to have someone that had like not a similar story but previous background the same as myself, and not have that awkwardness. Are they going to like me, or how are they going to feel about my background and things like that? And now with Rebecca, I see her quite a lot. She's had my kids overnight and things like that, so that's been really nice, and having that support as well. So I think Ohana has definitely made a change for me.
I'm Maria, and I'm one of the champions. I joined this a couple of years ago when they first started the Ohana.
She's amazing. So she's literally my champion, and she helps me a lot. Anything I get confused about, I literally will give her a message or a call. Even if it's something like going to the doctors, she'll help me. I've got 3 children. She'll come along and help me take my little ones to the doctors. It's literally amazing work.
And remind you to do the appointments.
And remind me to do the appointments.
Social services came back into my life, and they did let me know about Ohana. And then I started coming here. I was very anxious at the start. We didn't go to many baby groups, as I didn't feel very confident of going. And luckily I knew some of the girls who already came here, so I felt a bit more welcomed. I was happy to come.
My confidence, that was a big thing for me. Like right now, I wouldn't have done this when I left care, or if I didn't come here, I wouldn't have done it still. But now I've came here, I'm more confident, and it's helped me a lot.
I didn't really do much, to be honest, because I didn't like going to the family centre groups or anything, because it just felt like a bit left out and different to all the other mums compared to here when you come here. Yeah, they're in the same boat as you, and they understand more. It's really nice here.
Since I've been here the last 4 months, they've been great. Like my daughter's more open, less clingy, like she's more out there. It's just being able to just get out of the house. Obviously, like meeting other mums is a nervous thing, and to have it in like a controlled group where you have we've got our own WhatsApp group, to have it like there is good.
My son passed away in 2019. He passed away to pot death. So the champion that I had, she was a social worker herself, and she dealt a lot with bereavements and things. So she basically referred me to this charity that are funding my son's headstone. Without the support from my champion, I don't think I would have been able to move on. I don't think I would have been able to feel comfortable knowing that his little space wasn't really a space, whereas now I feel a lot more comfortable knowing that where he is it's a nice little place for him.
The support the young parents get really enables them to develop confidence in their parenting skills. We know parenting can be challenging, and Ohana, which means family, is about providing that additional support to our young people. And certainly speaking with some of them today, they've said they've really grown in confidence, their parenting skills over the course of coming here. Some have been coming for a year. And of course then they create peer friendships as well, which is really, really helpful to them and great for their networks. The Ohana project, it's incredibly innovative, and I know other local authorities are thinking, oh, actually, could we do this? And it's about really creating that family support for young care experienced parents, many of whom don't have that extended family support, and so like to see it just growing on what we're already delivering. And of course it's about creating that peer-to-peer support, which is so important, as well as somewhere for young people to come and the young parents to come. It's that additional family support, which is wonderful.